Question: DS. What is the side length of a square, as in the figure above? Condition 1, the perimeter of the square is 8. Condition 2, the length of a diagonal of the square is 2 times square root of 2. Solution. Now we will solve this DS question using the variable approach. DS, one variable, question. Condition 1, one equation. Condition 2, one equation. DS question with one variable. Let the original condition in a DS question contain one variable. Now, one variable would generally require one equation for us to be able to solve for the value of the variables. We know that each condition would usually give us an equation, and since we need one equation to match the number of variables and equations in the original condition, the equal number of equations and variables should logically lead to answer D. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. Let the side of the square ABCD be x, as all sides of a square are equal. AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, which equals x. There is only one variable as shown above. We have to find the dimensions of a square, x. The answer is D because there is one variable. Just memorize that it is 99.9% likely that the answer would be D if you see a square in a question. Follow the second and third steps. From the original condition, we have one variable, x. To match the number of variables with the number of equations, we need one equation. Since conditions 1 and 2 will provide one equation each, D would most likely be the answer. Recall 3 principles and choose D as the most likely answer. Let's take a look at each condition. Condition 1 tells us that the perimeter of the square is 8. Perimeter of square equals 4 times length of side. That is, 4 times x equals 8, or x equals 2. Since it is a unique answer, this condition is sufficient. Condition 2 tells us that the length of a diagonal of the square is 2 times square root of 2. BD is diagonal. Using Pythagorean theorem in right-angled triangle BCD, hypotenuse BD squared equals perpendicular BC squared plus base CD squared. We get x squared plus x squared equals whole squared of 2 times of square root of 2. Adding like terms gives us 2 times x squared equals 8. Dividing both sides by 2 gives us x squared equals 4, and square rooting both sides tells us that x equals 2. Since it is a unique answer, this condition is sufficient. Each condition alone is sufficient, so D is the correct answer. Answer D.